All right. Perfect. I'm going to get the questions I prepared for us to discuss in here. Okay. And send them in the chat. Did everybody receive the questions? Great. Now I'm going to separate this, okay? We're going to be separated in 2 rooms, 2 groups of 4. When you get to the room, introduce yourself, say, hello, I am Azael. I am the richest person in Brazil. I have 3 jets, 1 boat, a tiger in my living room, and an elephant in the kitchen. So then introduce yourself, tell about yourself to the people, and then you can start working with the questions, all right? When it's 5 minutes to 2 o'clock, I bring you guys back, right? One person I forgot to talk to, but your name it's different here for us, is here. Is it, I don't know how to pronounce this. But you person who just joined us, how are you? I don't know how to say this name. I think it's Jota Sibiani or something like that.
Hi.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks.
Perfect. Is this your name or is this like a nickname or something?
My name is Juliana. Sibione.
Oh,
Sibione.
nice.
Fast name. Fast name. That's...
Yeah, is your surname? That's cool. Juliana, how are you?
Fine.
Fine. Perfect. I'm going to send the questions here in the chat that we're going to discuss today, okay?
Okay.
Did you receive? You received?
Okay.
Perfect. Now I'm going to separate us here into the rooms to start the discussion. Remember, guys, get to the room, introduce yourselves, and you can start discussing. There's going to be 5 people in one room and 4 in the other. Just a second here to make sure everything's all right. And okay, here we go. See you guys who go to the room, see you back here in 40 minutes. Now, Azael, Gabriel, Jacqueline, and Nath, you guys are going to stay here with me, okay? And let's start with Azael. Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Yeah, I can. My name is Azael Christian Oliveira da Silva, my full name. I'm from Fortaleza, capital city of Ceará, and I will talk of me. Usually, I study English in night until around 6 p.m. 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. 1 hour of study. But I make imersão in English. I watch so much music, videos, and series, movies English every day. And like I can understand some things, but I started English 1 month and 3 weeks ago. I don't understand much things in English, but if I continue learn English every day, I can make a good evolution. And other things. My free time, I like play video game, special of cell phone, and others. Yeah. For me, it's a hobby. Yeah, some people it's strange, but for me, it's very funny. Very fun studying English and learn more things. So good. That's it, guys.
No, that's good. That's really nice. Studying is fun sometimes. And there are people who really like it. That's cool. Hello, Juliana, you're back.
Eu não vou conseguir falar nada em inglês.
Oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. Quem? Você quer ficar aqui escutando o pessoal? Quando você conseguir, você participa?
Sim.
Perfect. Okay. Você consegue? Can you introduce yourself in English?
Yes.
Perfect. Se apresentar, to introduce yourself in English. Can you do like, my name is, I am 9 years old?
Básico. My name is Juliana. I am from Suzano, São Paulo. I am studying developer, MuleSoft. Acho que só.
Perfect. Very good. You're studying development. That's really nice. Me
Yeah.
too. I study computer engineering.
Wow.
That's great. It's nice to have you here. Okay. Guys, just so, because we are 6 people here in one room and there are only 3 in the other. So let me ask here, Nachi, is it okay if I put you in the other room with the rest of the guys? Thank you. Gabriel, can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Okay. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Gabriel. I'm 22 years old. I'm a student of eu não sei falar o civil, né? Engineering civil. I'm sorry.
No problem, no problem. Where do you live? I think he closed his mic. Can you hear me? I think he's talking to another person. No problem. Jacqueline, can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Hi guys, my name is Jacqueline. I'm 28 and I'm from Curitiba. I'm a developer, front-end developer, and I looking for my first position in this area. And I'm looking for practicing my English because it's very important in this area of sorry. I don't know what to say. It's difficult to introduce ourselves, but I think it's it.
Oh, that's great. Talking about ourselves is complicated, right?
Yes, pretty much.
I know you. I feel you. Perfect. Guys, I'm going to introduce myself as well. I'm Junior Rufino. You can call me Rufino, okay? I am 21 years old, just a little younger than Gabriel. And I am also in college. I'm studying computer engineering. But computer engineering is a little bit boring. There's a lot of mathematics, complicated. And I've been working with media. I've been working with social media, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn, this kind of stuff here on Talk and Talk for 2 years now. So Next year, I'm going to start publicity. And I live in Hortolândia, São Paulo, but I come from Minas Gerais. We don't have any Mineiro here today, but that's okay. And that's pretty much it for now. I love fried chicken. If you guys want to be my friends, you can give me fried chicken. I'm going to be your friend for the rest of your life. Okay. Let's take here then a look at question number 1. Okay. Jacqueline, I'm going to ask you, has everyone ever oversold a job to you? Has anyone ever like talked about a lot of advantages and nice things about a job so you could accept it?
No, that I can remember. Every time I get a job, it was pretty real. Oh, actually, I remember one time. I don't know how to say estágio in English.
An internship.
Yes, it was an internship position, and the person that makes my interview, she told me that the environment in that company was something that in reality wasn't, and it was the opposite of everything she said to me. And it was fun because sometime after I entered in this company, I make this person saw that the vision she had about this company wasn't real. And after that, she changed her job too.
Jesus Christ. You kind of made friends with her?
She's my friend until today. It has been 10 years already. And she thanks me until today for the advice that I gave to her in that time.
Like, leave this company for God's sake.
She was very innocent.
Oh, no, I feel you. And like, people from human resources that are in another reality in the company because, you know, their world is a little prettier, maybe. But that's great. So then you took the job, but then you and your interviewer, you're both dropped it. Cool.
Yes, I hated this job. When the environment was really toxic. The how can I say, the person who managed my team was I don't know if this word exists, but I will try. Was a manipulative person.
A manipulative person, yes.
Manipulative person. And she didn't see that. And I saw. And when I told her, she started to see that.
Oh, that's good. Congratulations on helping your friend. You're a good friend.
Thank you.
Perfect. What about you, Zal? Has everyone ever oversold a job to you?
Well, firstly, I don't have a job. I'm 15 years diplomat.
Wait, could you
More
repeat, please?
especially-
You're lagging.
I don't have a job because I'm 15 years old. But in future, I want to live in Canada, more especially do intercâmbio. Como diria
Exchange,
intercâmbio em
cool.
inglês?
An exchange, yeah.
And maybe I want to be a diplomat in Canada. I love this area of work.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's great. And this is a job that's difficult for people to oversell to you. It's not the kind of job it's actually not the kind of job you have interviews, right? Or is there? Do you know if diplomats make interviews?
Yeah. Other thing. For be a diplomat, a good diplomat, in Canada, you need to know English. Yeah. If I learn English and French during of years, I know 3 languages: Portuguese, English, and French.
Cool.
Trilingue.
Yeah, knowing French in Canada is very important. Then you can. But like for diplomacy, you don't
good language.
do a job interview, right? You do like a test.
A good language to learn in this international work is Spanish. We have many countries speak Spanish. Important country.
That's true too. That's amazing. I really hope you can one day become a diplomat like you want.
Oh, thank you.
And you, Gabriel, has anyone ever oversold a job to you?
Not that I remember.
No?
I don't understand very well this question.
Oh, has anyone ever offered you a job and this person maximized all the characteristics and all the advantages of the job? Oh, we have a great work environment. You're going to love the work. You're going to have a lot of benefits, and it's not real.
Today is my second job, so I don't have this experience.
Got it. No problem. You're still in college, you're still very young, that's your second job. And you can't say bad things about your job, especially because right now you are at work. But that's cool, very cool. Okay. And you, Juliana, has anyone ever oversold a job to you?
Eu não entendi nada.
No problem. Oversell é tipo quando alguém vai te oferecer alguma coisa, no caso, trabalho, and this person exaggerate, you know? Oh, the company is perfect. You're going to love everybody. Has this ever happened to you?
No.
No. That's good. Never happened to you. Perfect. Now, Juliana, what is, that's question number 2. I'm going to change it a little bit. What is the most attractive to you in a job? The benefits, the payment, the work environment, if it's a big company, what's the most attractive to you, Juliana, in a job?
Big company.
Big companies?
Yes.
Perfect. Do you work in a big company now?
Yes.
That's very cool. Do you like your job?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's important.
Como diz, eu estou aprendendo ainda. Não, é um emprego novo, estou só há 3 meses e é tudo um aprendizado.
That's very cool. Yeah, this period is different because you have a lot of things to learn, new tasks, new activities, but it's very interesting because you learn a lot, right?
Yes.
Aprende bastante. Very cool. Congratulations on the new job.
Thanks.
Perfect. And you, Azael, what lures you, what attracts you the most to a job?
In my opinion, for me, is with humans, subject humans. I in school is geography, history, philosophy, sociology. These subjects are human. If I work, I work with trabalho que use essas matérias mais humanas. I don't like math, for example, or physics, or numbers.
These are things that are more good. So you like more things related to humans, like something for story or sociology. So these areas you like more.
First, geography. Second, history. Third, sociology. And fourth,
very good.
A good thing of geography, it work. In my house, I have a map. For Portuguese, we talk atlas. I have an atlas in my house.
That's really cool.
So,
Like the entire world? That's pretty cool.
It's so interesting. So interesting. You look a big map of the world or your country. You always learn things of the world.
That's amazing. Great. I love maps too. You keep on looking at them, finding, interesting things. That's really great. Thank you, Azal. And you, Jacqueline, what interests you? What attracts you the most to a job?
For me, there's 2 important things in a job. The first is the environment. I think is really important. You have a good relationship with your team, because it's impossible to be happy in a job that there's not a good environment. And the second is a job that has the possibility to you work from home, a home office job. This is really important to me.
Oh, great. Yeah, there are people that don't accept jobs in on site anymore, right? Going to the company, taking the bus, takes a long time for your routine. It's stressing, it's costly sometimes.
Yes.
So you only accept now jobs at home.
Yes. Some people I know that prefer a presential, I don't think this word exists. Okay, job, but in my case, I don't like home office life.
It's really great. It's really great. Right now, I have socks on. Eu tô de meia in this exact moment, and it's all right because I'm at home. But I love going to the office.
I think a hybrid job is the perfect. 3 times in a week you stay at home doing home office, and 2 times in a week you go to the company. For me, this is the perfect scenario.
Yes, it's really great because then you can go to the company and focus and be around people, ask for help and everything, but you can also get time to be at home with your family, do the home stuff. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yes, I think it's really important to socialize.
Yes, it really is. And especially in the work, right? Because then you get the better contact with people, you get to know people better, you know who can help you when you have some issues. Also like to work together and, couldn't get better productivity as a team. I think it's good to go presentially sometimes.
When I changed to development area, I perceived that teamwork is really, really, really important. Before that, I didn't like, but today I love teamwork. It's really easier to work with a team.
It really is. And it's fun too, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you, Jackie. What about you, Mr. Gabriel? What lures you? What attracts you the most to a job?
No, I think so. The first thing is the feedback from people about the company, because if it's a bad feedback, it's not so good. I think is it.
Yeah. And feedback is something difficult because you always want it to be good, but when it's bad as well, sometimes like not terrible, but when there are, constructive criticism is great because then you know what can improve and everything. But feedback is really difficult. Like you mentioned feedback. I hate giving feedback. I like to receive it sometimes, but I hate giving. It's terrible. Do you prefer, Gabriel, to receive or to give feedback?
I prefer to receive. It's more easy.
Right? When a person asks you, "Oh, what can you say about my performance?" You're like,
I don't know. Sorry.
Like, can I tell you in maybe 3 to 4 years? Perfect. Very good. Look, for question number 3, we have, what would be the ideal outcome? Outcome is the result. What would be the ideal result of your work? For me, the ideal result of my work is I have 2 jobs, main jobs here on TALKNTALK. One is to teach English, and the other one is to do social media, to attract more people to TALKNTALK. So the ideal outcome, the ideal result of my work would be to make the difference in people's lives, to, see that at the end of the process, everybody's really confident in the language and more aware about themselves, more conscious about themselves and the world around them, and learned not only the language, but also a lot of communication and professional and personal skills we can learn by talking and, you know, interacting with other people. And also to be able to make TNT grow more and more, to bring more people, you know, that would be the ideal outcome of my work, to be able to bring each day more people and to make the difference in their lives, giving them more confidence in communication. What about you, Jacqueline? What would be the ideal result outcome of your work?
I believe to create apps or platforms that help make easier the day-to-day of other people. There's a word, but I can't remember that would be perfect for what I'm trying to explain, but I can't remember at the moment.
Like, I think I know, is that useful, usable, scalable? I don't know.
No, but it's basically to make create something that make a process easier to realize to do. I don't know how to explain.
No, I understand. We understand. But there is a word for this, right? We just can't remember it. Okay, no problem. But that's great. What about you, Zal? What would be the ideal result of your work?
Basically, two things. With Tuesday, learn at two languages, English and your marching language. If your marching language is English, you can learn French or Spanish, Arabic, Russian, or other main language. Depends of your job or well. And second thing, you need like your work. It's so very important for a good performance. Yeah, for example, you don't like one engineer, for example, you hate so much math, and you like language, Portuguese, something. Your performance in this work is so bad.
And it doesn't affect
me,
only you, but affects other people as well. Because if you're an engineer, you're not very good at math and you don't like being an engineer, and you still work as an engineer, you might make a building and the building just collapsing on other people, you know? So it doesn't affect only you. That's really important. Great. So the perfect result for you in the job would be to be able to learn other languages and to like what you do.
For me,
Yeah. The result of your job, like you want to be a diplomat, right?
yeah, this job you need know many languages.
But what is the perfect result when you become a diplomat? What do you want to do to help people in other countries, to spread Brazilian culture around the world, to help in diplomatic relations? What will be the perfect result of your work?
For me, for a good diplomat is one. Know is know main language, but it's very important. But there is one thing is very important for a good performance of your work. This work is you need ser humano, because diplomatic and work with many human questions, wars, many things, good or bad. You need ser humano.
That's really important. Really important. Okay, thank you, Adele. And you, Gabriel, what would be the ideal result outcome of your work? Gabriel, your microphone is off.
Oh, sorry. I think so. It's a place where everyone helps each other and maintains a pleasant atmosphere. I think so. The relationship with the people is so important.
Really is. So this like would be the ideal place for you to work, right?
Yes.
And what would be the ideal result of your work? Like when you do your work, what is your job again?
I am administrative assistant. I work with the match that stays in the other niche, other class, right? I think so difficult to speak about it. The perfect result. I don't know what to say.
Would be like help people feel useful, see your work being, what is the word for this? See your work being substantial, you know, to the company, making people happy.
The truth is that I don't know. I have no idea.
No problem. For now, let's say that the ideal result of your work would be giving you a lot of money.
Yes. Absolutely.
The ideal for everybody, right, is for the work to give money. Very great. Guys, let's see here. We only have time for one more question. And the question is going to be here. Just a second. We're gonna talk about question number 10. Okay. How to know when a workload is being excessive? I'm gonna ask Azael, but Azael, you don't work yet. You study, right?
Of my future job, yeah?
Yeah, no, let's talk about now. You don't work, you study right now.
I see.
Yeah, right now you are studying.
Of school or in English?
In school and English, right?
Yeah. I started
Perfect.
in
How do you know when your load in school, you're studying too much, is excessive?
Sometimes in school, sometimes boring study some things in subject, special in exatas. But Friday, this day is so busy because I'm in school every day. Pode dizer, fico na escola sexta-feira o dia todo.
Yes,
sometimes-
the entire day.
I have one question for this. In this case, DJ say, dia todo, nesse caso, eu passo o dia todo na escola, de manhã e tarde. Como eu diria isso em inglês?
Yeah, you are in school all day.
All day.
Mhm.
Yeah. In Friday, we have a lunch. We buy a lunch, and when I return my home, I need do my works all week. And in general of school, Monday through Thursday, it's not what's the exhaustive, but in Friday, this day is so hard. In period of exams is so hard. I don't want to use cell phone for other things, but I can use for study. And now English of study, for me, it's so fun to compare of school. In school, you need to study many things. These many things maybe you never use this in your life. So important point for this. But study correct, está de jeito correto, and all things that you study, you use this your life when you are fluent in future.
Yeah.
Honestly, my opinion, is more good you study English if you compare it, study some things in school. My opinion.
I feel you. Yes, it's very difficult, like when we talk about school and teach and the school system, because like you're not gonna work in all areas. Most of people work in only one area their entire lives, and then maybe you're never gonna need to know chemistry for what you're going to do in your life. But also you might use and not other things. So it's pretty difficult to think about like what should I learn and what shouldn't I learn. But communication is one thing that needs to be taught in any language, and especially for people who want to work in other countries. But also when we are young, it's really difficult to know where we're going. But that's very interesting.
My last collocation for this,
Sure.
including many students no for learn, but yes, pass of year or it was not.
Could you repeat the last part, because you lagged and I didn't understand?
Okay. Many students study not for learn, but for pass of year.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Good notes.
Yeah, that's it. Is important as well. because then you don't actually learn. You're not actually learning, you're just memorizing. And then after, people forget. So it's really interesting to actually study and actually learn. That's good. Thank you, Mister. What about you, Gabriel? Oh, sorry. Question number 10. How to know when a workload has been excessive?
Look, I think so. When you feel like you are not in the mood for everything, is the first sign.
It's the first sign of the famous excessive work.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's real, right? Sometimes you get so stressed, you're not even in the mood to have fun.
You always I forget cansado in English.
You're always tired.
Yes, always tired and bored.
Yeah, it's really terrible. It really is. It affects, because it affects your emotional, and then your emotional affects everything else in your life. It's terrible. Good. What about you, Jacqueline? How to know when a workload is being excessive?
When I feel I'm drained, my energy is drained. I feel really tired, and I have no time to my family and my pets, and the life looks more sad. This is the signals that I get when my workload is being excessive.
Yes, that point is real true. I've been there. You're so emotionally like overwhelmed that nothing seems to be fun anymore, right?
Yes, it's exhaustive. You feel exhausted all the day. No matter how much you sleep or you rest, it's like it's not enough.
And this feeling is the worst. But it's good to know how to recognize when it's being excessive, when it's being too much, so we can, step out of it, take a step back, breathe, and see what we have to do. This is really important.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, Johnny and Rafael.
Hey,
Hey, thank you.
How was the conversation for you guys there, Johnny?
Yeah, it was very interesting. I liked meeting Rafael, Nachi, and Victoria that left the meeting. And it was very, very cool talking to them and hearing their stories, their thoughts about these questions. I liked it. I like very much.
That is great. Let me make you a question. Question number 10. How do you know when a workload is being excessive?
Well, when we don't have time for ourselves, when we are very stressed, even after leaving work, we bring work to home and stress, and we don't feel motivated, excited to do what we do anymore. I think these are signs that we are working too much, I think.
Yeah, bringing work home is the worst thing ever. And when you work from home is even worse, because then your work is already home, and it's very difficult
Always.
to. It's very difficult to maintain the limit, right? between, no, this is my work time, this is my lifetime.
Yes, it's exactly what Rafael said. It's very hard to differentiate.
Oh, is that so, Rafa? For you, is it difficult for you to balance?
Hell yeah. And I mean, I have 3 kids in home, and when I am working from home, my kids are trying to get my attention, and I try to disconnect, and it's hard to separate work time and family time. It's a struggle.
Oh, it must really be. They're like, Dad, are you still working? That's real. All right. Guys, I'm really happy that you enjoyed the conversation. We need to finish here, but thank you all for coming. Domo arigato, gracias, grazie. I don't know what other languages, how to say obrigado, but I really hope you guys liked. And I will leave here in the chat one link, okay? This link is for you to leave your opinion here. So if you can please click on the link before leaving the class, before exiting the class, and then you leave to us a rate from 1 to 10 and your opinion about our conversation, about our immersion here today, okay?
Okay.
Great. Thank you guys. Have an amazing afternoon,
Thank
a
you.
great week, and I see you guys in our next immersion. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. See you.